Welcome folks, this is Wear and Tear, yet another YouTube outdoor and gear channel. Here I show you some problems with my Mavic Mini Air. You see it starting. I'm flying at the Traunfälle. The GPS signal is very weak in there. You see a reflecting surface. This is the Traun River, so the optical drone stabilization system is confronted with a reflective surface, homogeneous color, and you see the drone dropping all of a suddenly. This was not an input from my controls. The drone just started dropping. Usually the drone is absolutely stable, and it certainly doesn't drop like that 2 to 3 meters. So it almost splashed into the water, and after that I had a very hard time getting it back to the starting location, which is elevated. You can see it here on the right. So I tried to get it back. The drone continued to drop, and it was very tense. I feared that I would need my DJI Mavic Mini insurance and would lose the drone, but I managed to bring the drone back into safety. Now the battery at that moment was at about 70 to 80% capacity, so this was not an energy supply problem. Unless the battery or battery controls have some kind of problems not delivering the voltage or current. I don't know. So my interpretation of this situation is I had very weak to non-existent GPS signals, and the optical sensors of the drone had a problem with the reflective surface. However, I'm not 100% sure because the drone started to behave very sluggish. I pushed the controls upwards, of course, as hard as I could. I was in position mode. I did not bother to switch to sports mode, which would give me more energy, because I was just struggling to keep the drone under control and prevent it from splashing into the water. So it reacted to my controls, but it seemed like I had no energy to fly high. This drone usually is very responsive and it goes upwards very fast, but in this case it's like I barely could get enough power from the motors to lift the drone. So at first I was thinking maybe it's because I'm in an elevated position, but I don't think this was the case. I really think it was because of reflective surfaces and low GPS signal. However, if you know more about DJI Mavic Mini drones, if you have encountered similar situations like that, please feel free to write a comment. I'm really curious how to prevent such situations because I almost lost the drone there. On a different note, the same day I continued flying the drone with a different set of batteries, of course, so with a different battery package. And there were no problems at all. I also used it above a water surface, but about 5 meters high, so I had enough chance to, well, prevent the drone from falling in case it starts the dropping behavior again. But none of that occurred again. The drone behaved fine. However, afterwards it was under good GPS signal circumstances. So if you have any input or idea on that, I would really be curious to hear it. I will forward this video to the DJI Mavic Mini support to hear what they have to say. But anyways, I hope you enjoy the footage and I hope you can prevent drone loss. I barely had my drone lost, so maybe you can learn from my mistakes or from the situation I got in. Okay, this was Wear and Tear, over and out.